Hey to whoever. Okay.
Okay, sorry.
Hey to whoever's watching this. Why do you keep talking?
Wait, I didn't think you could hear that.
You didn't think I could hear? Hey to whoever's watching this. Today I'm doing a video with my sis.
Sex in crazy places. Oh my neck, this is like porn between us. Like, I don't want that.
Oh, is it starring me and you?
No, but it's like you're reading it to me.
Yeah, it's fun.
Alright, whatever. Read me a bedtime story.
Okay.
Hey to whoever's watching this. Can I do it?
Sure.
Hey to whoever's watching this.
Today I'm doing a video with my sister and we're going to be reading NICKELODEON dirty fanfiction stories. And yeah, it's also the try not to laugh challenge, so we're going to be putting water in our mouths and
Why'd you have to pick that?
while the person's reading the story, the other person has to try to keep the water in their mouth and not spit it out. So, okay, so to start off, I'm gonna read an Icarly story. It's called Sex in Crazy Places. It's a story about Cam, which is the ship name for Carly and Sam. Okay, here we go. Carly checked herself out in the mirror for her date with Sam. She lifted her black denim skirt that already had a bit.
Let me start over. I swallowed the water.
I don't know what alabaster legs means. Her red Paco Chicano racer back top was extra tight to show her perky braless B-cup breast. Her lips were painted with the right amount of red lipstick to make her look the right amount of slutty, just the way Sam liked it. The whole purpose of the outfit she was wearing was to tease Sam. Tease her until she could no longer keep her 11-inch cock in her pants. And take Carly wherever they were. Yes, Sam Puckett was in fact a hermaphrodite with both male and female parts. But Carly didn't care. In fact, when she found out, inadvertently thanks to Freddie pulling her pants down in the crowded hallway at school when they were 15. That day gave Carly the chance to admit her true feelings for Sam. And that night they both began their romantic and sexual relationship. And by 17 they endured being called everything from freaks to dykes. But it didn't matter to Carly. What mattered was Carly loved Sam and Sam loved her. At this point in time, what mattered was the sexual aspect of their relationship. Namely, sex in public. Having sex in public was nothing new to the girls. The first time had occurred after gym class in the shower. Sam had come into the stall where Carly was in once the other girls left. The second time was in the dressing room inside the mall. From there, the places got even more daring. Carly would be lying if she said it wasn't more than an extreme thrill to know that they could be caught at any moment in their public sex fests. But what Carly liked doing was teasing Sam and making the blonde's cock so hard that it hurt her to keep it in her pants. So put more in. The very thought of Sam's monster of a dick made Carly drip and flood her thong with her sex juices. It baffled her how Sam managed to keep that magnificent member hidden. With those lustful things in mind, Carly pulled her panties down and off her ankle boot. She grabbed her black leather jacket and looked back at her discarded underwear, thinking, they just get in the way anyway. She left her room. The girl stepped onto the elevator. As soon as the door closed, Carly wielded her lips onto Sam's, forcing her tongue into Sam's throat. She then moved her right hand down to the blonde's package and slowly began jerking her off through her jeans, making Sam moan and her members start to grow in her hand. With her free hand, Carly began to caress one of Sam's full C-cup breasts. Damn, Cupcake, what's gotten into you? Sam asked between kisses as her girlfriend felt her up. I can't help it. With those big titties and that horse cock you...
It does not say horse cock.
With those big titties. Once inside the car and on the road again, Carly had her seductive game of teasing. First, she again began slowly masturbating Sam through her jeans again. Then she began licking and nibbling the ridge of Sam's ear and lightly caressed her right breast. then stopped and repeated the process over. Carly, quit it. Sam moaned as Carly started fondling her cock again.
I'm getting it all over myself.
Baby, if you don't stop, I'm gonna wreck, she moaned. I can't help it, Mama, Carly moaned, feeling her own lust grow before she continued her game, feeling the dampness grow between her legs. She then spread her legs, letting her sex aroma waft into Sam's nostrils.
Her sex aroma? I gotta go.
She carefully put her leg on the dash and slowly began fingering herself. Oh, Sam, she moaned as she fingered herself, accepting. Carly, Sam said.
I'm screaming and my hair is soaked.
Once she was sure, Carly pulled her mouth over Sam's still erect member and lifted the other armrest. She then lifted her skirt and straddled Sam's lab. It just says lab, so I don't know if it was like labia. And guided her cock to her pussy. Oh, Sam, Carly moaned as she slowly lowered herself onto the monster prick. Damn, Cupcake, you're so fucking wet. Sam whispered that she bottomed out in Carly's pussy. Shut the fuck up, Carly said. Fiercely kissing Sam as she slowly began bouncing up and down and rolling her hips in a figure eight on that cock. The back row of the movie theater began to be filled with the sounds of Carly and Sam moaning into each other's mouths. You like this pussy, Mama? You like this tight little cupcake pussy, Carly?
Tight little cupcake pussy!
Oh yeah, I fucking love this pussy, Carls. Yeah? Show me how much you love it, Carly said, picking up the
Wait, I'm just joking.
Show me how you... Oh... The combination of Sam's cock inside her pussy and the fingers in her ass. Yeah, like that, Carly, you like being a little slut and fucking me in public like a little tramp. You're a little whore, aren't you? Sam grunted as she ramroded Carly's honey pot.
Okay, Nick, I'm like moist. I'm not like uncomfortable.
Now Tori's gonna read me Victorious fan fiction.
Just start in the beginning?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, wait. We were at the beach, the usual gang. Andre, Robbie, Rex, Kat, Beck, Jade, and I was supposed to make up for our last disastrous attempt. And in a way, it did. We had fun and I kind of got closer to Jade, in a way. Kat was playing in the water with her beach ball. Jade was still changing, apparently. Oh well. The less I had to see her, the more peaceful it would be. About 15 minutes passed since Beck left the changing room, and he was getting a little bit worried. Jade was still inside. Hey Beck, what's wrong? You seemed worried about something. Just lay it out there. Let him take the bait. Yeah, Jade's been in the changing room an awful long time. An awful long while, and I'm getting a little worried about her. Can you do me a favor and check on Jade? Make sure she's okay? There we go. I came to the beach to relax, not to deal with the same crap I had to deal with at school. But Beck knows it's my weakness to help a friend in need, and he'll just pester me until I do. So I decided to help. Sure, Beck, let's go. Oh, God. I got up and we both walked to the girls' changing room. When we get there, Beck stops short. I look at him and he gestures at me to continue into the room. As I'm walking in, I'm about to call out Jade's name when I heard him moan. Thinking the words, I rush towards the changing area. When I get there, I see something I didn't expect to. Jade with her back. I can hear you wheezing. Okay, listen. Jade with her back to me, naked from waist down, her legs wide open, seemingly pleasuring herself. I feel like I should stop her, let her know I'm here, but for whatever reason, I don't. I just stand there, watching her. Her moans and pants echo throughout the room. She just then adjusts herself, laying on the bench and fondling her breast. Her pants are deep inside, pumping in and out of her. Her face contorted in pleasure, and I feel myself blush. I know I shouldn't be watching Such a personal moment, but I can't stop looking at her. I feel a throbbing down there, myself, and I'm tempted to relieve the pressure, but I can't. I'll give myself away, Jevil. Jade will never let me live down if she catches me. Jade's moans get louder. Her breaths are shorter. She's getting close to release. I'm getting wet and I can't help it. The sight of Jade doing this to herself is doing stuff to me. After another minute or two, she finally gets her needed release. She pants and gets up off the bench. I figure it's time for me to head out now. I meet with Beck outside, who sees my face red and asks about it. Tori, what's wrong? What's wrong? Where's Jade? And why is your face all red? I struggle to come up with a response. Oh, well, you know, we had our usual argument, and I guess what Jade said made my face all red from the anger and stuff. It's not much what Jade said as much as what she did that made my face red, but Beck definitely didn't need to know that. She'll be out in a bit. Okay then, thanks Tori. I know you didn't want to do it, but I really appreciate you helping me out there. It's been a few weeks since, and these thoughts haven't been as good. Oh, and these days haven't been as good. I've been plagued with the thoughts of Jade. I want to touch her. Have her touch me. It's weird. Before her, I never really cared about stuff like that. Nor did I think about women in that way. Now it's like all I ever think about. And I definitely can't talk to her about it. She'll never let me live down the fact that I watched her pleasure herself. The pressure of this secret was getting to me. It was too much to handle. I'm becoming obsessed with Jade. I keep sneaking glances at her when she isn't looking, blushing when she looks at me. And the dreams, oh the dreams. There's so much passion. Touching, nipping, lipping, licking, and biting, flipping. Being ravished by her, waking up wet, it's embarrassing. I wasn't going to be able to hold this much longer at this rate. I have to get this off my chest. I'll talk to her about it. I don't care if she makes fun of me for the rest of my life, or the rest of my time at Hollywood Arts. I need to say something. We were just exiting Psychowitz's class, when I knew I had my chance. She was talking to Beck about something, and that's when it struck. I grabbed Jade by the wrist and dragged her in the direction of the janitor's closet. I yelled at Beck, telling him that I'd bring her back soon enough. Jade, meanwhile, was too in shock at me dragging her away to resist or even complain. We make it to the janitor's closet. I throw her in there and then close the door. After checking to see that the janitor wasn't sleeping in the corner, I decided to say my piece. Jade, you might be wondering, she didn't let me get much out. Vega, what the hell do you think you're doing? Dragging me in here? I'm hungry, and I'm sure Beck is waiting for me outside. Jade was impatient as always. Jade, I saw you in the changing room. Helping yourself. Jade's face turned from one of irritation to shock. I could tell she was processing what I had just told her. That was to be accepted. Oh, expected. I can't read. What I didn't expect was her to smirk at me. Oh, I know you did, Vega. Did you enjoy the show? I was the one in shock now. She knew? What? You knew? But how? Please, Vega. You're nowhere near as stealthy as you think you are. You're just lucky I happen to like the audience. I blushed. She likes being watched? But you never said anything. This has been driving me crazy for weeks. I couldn't believe she knew that, and she let me suffer in silence for weeks like that. I knew. I could see the looks you gave me, the blushes, how flustered you got at the thought of me. It's actually kind of cute. You have like a little crush on me. I blushed. I couldn't get words out. The audacity of this girl. I do not have a crush on you, Jade. Of all people, don't flatter yourself, Jade. Jade wasn't convinced. But then she began walking up to me, invading my personal space. I backed up, trying to keep her away, but I hit the wall. There was nowhere else to go. She put her hand on my cheek, and her face was inches away from mine. Vega, you know you can't resist me. Just the thought of what I did makes you wet. I blushed and tried to avoid eye contact. She was winning. I couldn't argue with her. It was true. Every time I remembered what happened in there, I did get a bit turned on. All right, Jade, you win. What happened a few weeks ago doesn't get my motor running, so to speak. But I can't stop a smirk from appearing. Let's see if I can do the same to you.
I've spit all down my chin.
Why is it? I slammed Jade against the wall. Not like me. I know, but ever since those dreams, I don't know. I'm a different person, I guess. She gasped in surprise, but I kissed her to shut her up. She slips her hands up my skirt, trying to cop a feel. I'm not exactly going to stop her. I can tell she feels the hardened nubs of my nipples through my bra, and it makes me want her to touch me, just like in the dreams. I stop kissing her, and then she leaves little kisses across her jawline and my neck. Her hands grab the part of my button down that is unbuttoned and rips it apart, leaving me in my bra. There's gonna be a problem later. That's gonna be a problem later. Right now, Jade is all I care about. I put my lips on her pulse and point out she's like putty in my hands. And she's just in a bra and panties now. I can admire her later. Right now, I have a goal in mind. I nip at her earlobe and whisper in her ear. You're wet for me. I know it. She tries to scoff but fails. She instead stutters out, "Vega, you can't prove that. Your drenched panties say otherwise." Jesus. Arg, I hate that word. I chuckle. Enough talk. Time to get to business. I slide my hands behind her back and quickly unhook her bra. It falls, and then I look down at her beautiful breasts, no longer being constricted by that bra. I smile. They're beautiful. I slowly put one hardened pink nub in my mouth and nip at it. She gasps and arches her back. I take my left hand and pinch the other one. Her breasts are short and labored. What does that mean? It's a wonderful sound. My other hand goes down and into her panties. I feel my way around her clit, and when I find it, I rub the little nub. I decide to try and finish Jade off. The fun way, I lower myself down to help her get her panties off. She is now fully revealed to me in all her pale glory. I'm running out of time, so I can't admire her pale glory. I open her thighs and kiss on one thigh. I kiss my way to the center. On the other, I gently glide my finger across it, causing her to shiver. I'm at the core, observing it. It's nothing I haven't seen before, but it's different now. I'm about to do something I've never done to a person before, and it happens to be Jade of all people. It's weird, but a good weird. I tentatively lick her core, hoping for a reaction. Jade moans softly. That's a good sign. Well, might as well go in. I go in face first in her core and begin licking. She arches her back in pleasure. Jade moans. Jade's moans are kind of getting loud, though. I move my head up and put my hand inside her. One finger, then two. It isn't that hard since she's so wet, and I begin pumping my hand in and out. She bucks in rhythm of my hand, which makes me go faster now. She's panting, moaning. I shut her up once again by kissing her. We can't be caught now. Not when we're so close. She moans again, and I realize that it's because she can taste herself on my tongue. Oh, she tastes delightful to me. It makes me pump in her faster. She can't hold herself back anymore, and she releases all over my hand. And watch her breathe in pleasure. I wipe my hands on my pants, getting all the residue off my fingers. We slowly get dressed. My shirt can no longer be buttoned after what Jade did to it. I'm going to have to get that extra one I keep in my locker just in case. Jade looks at me. Come on, Jade, say it, I say with a grin. She grimaces and looks away in a huff. My grin gets wider and I start poking her in the arm, trying to get her to say it. I know I was good, Jade. I mean, you were putty in my hands for me to mold, shape, and play with it as I see fit. I just want you to say it. Say it. Tell me I fucked you good. I blushed at the language that I used. It was someone like me to cuss. Vega, we're fuck buddies now. Do what you did to me just now more often, and maybe I'll cut you some slack once in a while. That was fucking disgusting.
I'm pretty sure mine was worse. Okay, well, we decided to stop there because I'm soaked. The floor's soaked, and yeah. But if you liked this video or thought it was as funny as we did.
No, it's not funny. That's fucking weird. It was literally just like I felt uncomfortable reading it. Like, I'm not kidding.
If you thought it was weird or uncomfortable or funny, leave a comment down below and like this video and subscribe. But thanks for watching regardless. I thought it was pretty funny. She thinks it's disgusting and uncomfortable, but just gonna see how it does anyway. Alright, yeah, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks.
Hello.